Welcome, everyone, to the NBA. And in the past few years, we've seen more of an emphasis on depth from teams around the league, Steve.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is the reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are. And have a better chance of winning the championship.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. A 3 from Leonard. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. And Morant throws it down.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant's a reliable finisher.
Out to Morris. There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Morant scanning the floor. Brooks left side. On the wing, Bain. Corner shot. And no good that time. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Leonard the pass to Zubac. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. The Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
Outside for George. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
Here's Morant. The rebound by Paul George.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim. Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Morris. Outside Leonard. A 3-ball. The shot, no good. And Memphis the other way now. Morant with a wide open look. Brooks. And there's Brooks putting it right back in.
It's funny watching Brooks. He kind of lulls you to sleep and then he explodes with an aggressive move.
Jackson kicks to George. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Out to Brooks. On the wing, Bain. Outside Jackson. Leonard dishes to George. Back to Leonard. The pass to Zubac. Here's George. Zubac, that's good.
One side of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Now, here's Bain. And Memphis turns it over again. Clippers trail by 3. Outside Jackson. Morris outside. Outside George. On the wing Jackson. A 3-pointer off the mark. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Grizzlies making the shot. Leonard finds Jackson. Now, here's Zubac. Just 5 on the clock. on the corner, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Morris has got 5.
A nice move there by Morris. An aggressive scorer with excellent form on his jump shot.
Brooks outside with the drive. Here's Jackson. No good. Shot missing. The Clippers go the other way with it. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks.
And not a next-level athlete, but Morris has the ability to face up and beat his man off the dribble.
Here's Morant. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. 10 points for him.
I thought for sure the defense was going to send that one back, but he somehow got that one up, over the D, and in.
Outside, George. There's the 3. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. It's Morant with the drive. Brooks with no one around. And it's off from three-point range. Here's George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one's on Morant.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
He doesn't get the second one. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scorers, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
They now take the lead. Morris has got the lead up to 1 now for the Clippers.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Here's Morant. A beautiful reverse layup. Morant's got 12.
No reason to overcomplicate an easy shot, but hey, he still got it to go.
Outside Jackson. Pass to George. From past the arc. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. George has got 4 points this quarter. And for Memphis, they're shooting impressively throughout at 62%.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Here's Jackson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I just love the way Jaren finishes inside with either hand. The defense can't really take everything away.
Jackson against Morant. Outside for George. That 3 off the mark. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. And they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Jackson down low. Headed by Morant. Jackson against Morant. Outside for Jackson. The 3 from George. And he's good on the 3 ball. 9 points in the game so far.
The mechanics on Paul George's shot are so good. In the end, the range makes no difference.
Here's Morant. And the layup falls. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Out to Morris. Back to Jackson. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. George passes to Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. Leonard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
What concentration from Kawhi Leonard, rising up and firing it.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And here's George for 3. That shot off the mark. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Morant. Reggie Jackson with the rebound.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
Wow. I'll tell you, Morris is on one tonight, bumping his points in left and right.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Down low. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Morant.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Morant against Jackson. Pass to Zubac. Morris dishes to George. Leonard the pass to George. And it falls over the rim and in. George has got the lead back up to 4 now for the Clippers. Now here's Morant. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one.
The previous play is under
Going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
We're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well,
all right, David, thank you. We'll be
Your cover, 29, the Grizzlies, 27.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Wall and Powell are the guard set. Batum is out there with Robert Covington, and it's man in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for SuperLu. Spydi with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games. Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
Jones against Wall. Jones the pass to Concho. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's an explosive move to the rim right there. Teammates are just loving that one.
They sure are, GA. He was soaring through the air. To the paint, stolen away. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Williams passes to Concho for the lead. It's not going to go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's man. Outside Covington. Here's man. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Wall. Here we go now. Covington wide open. He fires. Nailed from three-point land. Covington's got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers. Here's Conchar, guarded by Powell. Williams looking around. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Now Wall. He dishes it to Covington. Man passes to Covington. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Pulls up from the corner. Another one falls for the Clippers. The Grizzlies trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
On the basket by Jones.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And here's Wall. Kicks it out to Covington. Pass to Man. Powell with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Man. Back to Powell. The pass to Man. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Memphis.
You know what makes Nicholas Batum indispensable? When they need him in the paint, he's there. When they need him on the perimeter, he's there.
Clippers leading by 4. Intercepted. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. The putback, and Williams is right there.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. 1:15 left in the third quarter. And Wall kicks to Powell. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. And the Clippers lead by 4. And with Batum, his versatility has earned him a lot of minutes over his career.
Kevin, reason why, when you got a guy who can guard a wing and get you points in the paint, that'll always get you some floor time.
Batum finds Wall. Batum with the ball to the right side. Kicks it out to Covington. For 3. Drills it from outside. Now it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
This is what Covington does, a confident three-point shooter.
Here's Conchar, covered by Wall. Conchar, the pass to Clark. Right side, Williams. Passes it to Conchar. Just 4 to shoot. And the shot goes in. Konchar's got his second basket of the game.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
And Wall kicks to Powell. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Off the catch, Norman Powell is quick to move the ball into his shot pocket.
And we've reached the end of the third. Clippers lead by 8. And we're just... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1. George dishes to Morris. Jackson down low. Guarded by Morant. And Adams sends it back.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And here's Leonard from 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Bain, stolen by George. Leonard, the pass to Jackson. Outside for George. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and able to knock it away.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
George finds Jackson to the middle. Got a piece of it. Here's Leonard. And the layup is good. Leonard's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
So many tools in the bag for Kawhi. Foul line down. He's very hard to stop.
And finished off by Morant.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Jackson kicks to George. And George hits the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant with it. Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Morant against Jackson. Morris looking over the floor. Nobody near Leonard. A three-pointer, no good. For Memphis, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And finished off by Morant.
Tremendous effort from John Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Leonard against Brooks. .156 left to play here in the fourth. Nobody near George. That ball, nice feed that time from Leonard.
It's no secret that Kawhi has focused on improving his passing. Great look there.
And a wide open look for Bain. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Desmond Bain is a good option in these situations. Way to come through.
Jackson passes to George. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. Payne for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Jackson kicks to Morris. Back to Jackson. Outside for George. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one's on Morant.
And with the game hitting the balance, PG is a good bet to deliver.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Morant against Jackson. Morant passes to Jackson. Paul George with the steal. Clippers moving the ball around. Jackson kicks to Morris. Back to Jackson. Pass to George. Feeds to Leonard. Now Zubac. 3 on the clock. Shoots over Adams. Los Angeles with another miss. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Out to Brooks to take the lead. Gets the 3 to fall.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. George dishes to Morris. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not
that's a clutch bucket by Morris, showing the team they can count on him down the stretch.
Jackson finds Morant. It's good!
Nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
And Teron Lue wants a timeout. What's your take, guys?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They break the hearts of everyone.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Russell with the ball. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the 1. 6 on the shot clock. Towns can't get it to go. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Graham.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
So it's Minnesota now, following the score by the Clippers. Leonard against Towns. And Leonard, here we go. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Kawhi playing at his own pace. He can really control the game off the bounce.
Russell up top, defended by Jackson. Here's Gobert. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Morris. George finds Jackson. George outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Leonard. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2 for Minnesota. They've gone 1 for 3 so far. And it's Towns penetrating. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
And here's George. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building. It just looks incredible.
Both good from the line that time. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, it's moving them well into the right direction.
Morris passes to George. Right side, Russell. Edwards. And he drives in. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
D'Lo at that size has great court vision and a great pass.
Jackson against Russell. Jackson pass to Morris. Gets the 3 to fall.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside Russell. Not going to go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. George finds Morris. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Back to Zubac. Up and over Russell. A nice shot by Zubac. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter here. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. On the take. And Towns slams it home.
Looking ferocious on the drive. You know, I love seeing Towns going hard and finishing with power.
The kick out to Morris. Leonard with the ball. And the dunk by Leonard.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Here's Towns. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Towns has got 7 points.
Ah, the versatility of Towns. Unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Now here's Leonard. Morris outside. Pass to George. Leonard left side. No good with a jumper from the wing.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Here's Russell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Jackson against Towns. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Jackson, pass to George. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. He's got 5.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Right side, Edwards. Just 3 on the clock. And Edwards slams it in.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter.
Your Clippers, please give a big round of applause for the Clippers.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard in the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Edwards with it. Jackson in his pocket. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Towns. McDaniels from long range. And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, DA, as you know, is fast break basketball. So to get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm up for it.
Pass to Gobert. Puts the move on, and Gobert with the stuff.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Morris finds George. Back to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the 3.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Out to Leonard. Jackson outside. Pass to Leonard. Double team on Leonard. Now George. McDaniels covering. The 3 is up. George, that one's good. George has got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, when he opens up his offensive arsenal to knock down threes, PG could be an MVP caliber player.
Russell to pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Jackson to pass to Morris from the arc. Russell with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. McDaniels up top. Pass to Gobert. Now Towns. And there's the drive. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And stolen by Edwards.
Yes, sir.
The reverse jam. Unbelievable.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. George finds Morris. George with it. A minute 15 left in the first half. Morris passes to George. And here comes the break. Here's Towns. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Los Angeles has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. George outside. Leonard outside. Drives to the hoop. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Jackson. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. And it's good. 2 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Jackson, pass to George. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Paul George right now 1 step ahead of his defender, using the old.
George hits them both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Russell to pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Back to Towns. Pass to Gobert. Over Zubac. Gobert no good. It's George on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Here's Morris. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Morris has got 5.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, he's got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
All right, good stuff, Allie.
The Timberwolves. 25.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Paul George has been sensational.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
They're almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. We've got Austin Rivers. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Noel in at the 2 guard. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Rivers. Here's Noel. Here's Rivers. Now here's Anderson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Kyle Anderson getting physical with the defense that time. That helps him draw the contact.
Shooting for Minnesota.
And the second free throw is good. Los Angeles has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Outside Wall. Fires from the wing. Misses off the left iron.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Pass to Prince. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Kicks it out to Anderson. And here's Reed. Now here's Wall. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Out to Covington. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Covington must prefer that. He gets a great rhythm on the catch and shoot.
Pass to Noel. Now Reed. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Outside Wall. The 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Some speedy shooting from Wall. He gets the pass and puts his shot right up to beat the D.
And Terrence Mann, after being a role player in his first couple of seasons, we're starting to see him get a larger chunk of duties for this team. Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Outside Wall. Picked by Covington. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, amazing. And that one is stuffed right through.
Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
Here's Noel. Hits the trifecta. And Brent Terrence Mann has embraced the added responsibility.
Yeah, he plays a great combination of the 2 and the 3 spot. I just love the confidence that Terrence Mann is building, becoming more of a scorer, becoming more of an attack threat. He came in as a pass-first guy. Now he doesn't pass too many of those opportunities up.
It's deflected. Powell left side. And Powell with the stuff.
Not surprised Norman Powell can get up.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Noel. Here's Prince. From deep three-point range. And another 3 from Minnesota.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Up top Wall. He's got 5. Back to Powell. Picked by Covington. Powell passes to Covington. Stolen by Anderson. Inside. Back to Rivers. Here's Reed. Doesn't go for him. Batum with the defensive effort.
First personal foul. First.
Covington, it gets underappreciated, but guy who runs the floor, he'll guard a bunch of different positions, he'll hit three-point shots. That's a lot of complimentary stuff.
Outside Wall. Out to Powell. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Here's Batum. Powell finds Covington. Back to Powell. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup. Powell's got 4 points in the quarter.
I like that hoop from Norman Powell. Shoot it close to the hoop. Forget the long range stuff. Make it easy on yourself.
Pass to Prince. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Noel. With 1 on the clock. And we've reached the end of the third. The Clippers on top, leading by 7. And coming up as soon as we return. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at point guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Back to Morris. Takes the 3. Jackson can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
The kick out to Morris. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Russell to pass to Gobert. McDaniels against Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Here's Towns. Can't get it to drop. And the Clippers will come the other way. Here's George. And the jam by George.
George playing with purpose, and he is in attack mode.
Timeout called the Timberwolves. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Paul George.
Hey, guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He let his guys know that he needs more from them to close this deficit. He said, quote, "We have to get something started. I know we're behind, but you are capable of taking this game if you still want it."
As always, Allie, we thank you. For Minnesota, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Over Leonard, the shake. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 7 tonight. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
George for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
A former #1 pick. Towns is unstoppable when he's on. A polished offensive talent with great size.
Jackson against Russell. Jackson, pass to Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
And Kawhi rising up and bringing that one down.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Edwards. Now McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Gobert with it. He's guarded by Zubac. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Morris outside. Driving in. Spins. The 3, George. Rebound, Minnesota. Russell up top, defended by Jackson.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
George outside. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Oh, Morris with a steal. Here's George. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Jackson. 6 to shoot. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Leonard, good.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Now George. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah,
far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. And for the Grizzlies, in at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Morant passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Towns wide open. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Morant against Russell. Morant passes to Brooks. Back to Morant. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Russell against Morant. Going inside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
Now, here is Russell. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Edwards drives in, and yes, it's good.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Morant looking around. It's good from long range. Morant's got 6 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Shot by McDaniels, no good. For Memphis, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Adams with the screen on Russell. Here's Morant. And there's the pass to Adams. A reverse. Minnesota with the rebound.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Russell. And finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Edwards kicks to McDaniel. Back to Edwards. Clock at 6. Russell passes to Gobert. And it's Towns missing. Memphis leading by 3. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Jackson dishes to Morant. Bane for 3. And stolen by Russell. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Morant against Russell. Morant right side. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say John Morant.
Towns in the corner. Stolen by Jackson. And here's Morant. He's got 8. And finished off by Morant.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
Towns finds McDaniel. Morant with the steal. Here's Bane. No good on the shot. Towns with the defensive effort. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. It's a 5-point game. Back to Edwards. Outside, Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Jackson. Second chance effort. Morant with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. Russell against Payne. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Back to Gobert. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the...
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth basketball.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
In that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And that one, good. That's 12 points for John Morant.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Russell inside, guarded by Morant. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Morant passes to Adams. Back to Morant. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Out to Russell. Tries again. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. Here's Towns. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
That's just a beautiful move by Towns. Really, he's got such a versatile skill set. There with the plus handles, man, he's got a lot to work with.
Well, there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man. It is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
That's good from Morant.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Edwards, that's good.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Outside Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
Both good from the line that time. And so it's Minnesota with it. They trail by 3. Pass to McDaniels. Second shot opportunity. Here's Gobert. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Brooks outside. And again, Memphis no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Towns, the pass to Russell. Kicks to Gobert. Passes it to Towns. 5 on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And that one's good. Morant.
And with the short area quickness and vertical, Morant can get a good look from mid-range anytime he wants.
Edwards looking it over to the wing on the left. Here's McDaniels. Gobert down low. Adams on him. The offensive rebound. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Outside, Bain. The pass to Morant. Kicks it to Adams. He feeds it to Brooks. Bain for three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bain.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Timberwolves trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Can't nail the jumper.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Morant flies in and finished over by Morant.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. Third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court for Minnesota, Taurean Prince is out there with Anderson. Then there's Austin Rivers. Then there's Reed. And it's Noel into the shooting guard. Pass to Rivers. Deflects the pass. And here's Anderson for 3. Aldama with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Right wing. Here's Conchar. No good off the back of the rim. Timberwolves trail by 7. Rivers passes to Prince. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Prince has got the first points of the second half here for the Timberwolves. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Williams comes in for Danny Green. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Jones, the pass to Clark. Back to Jones. Fires from deep. Traps in the tray. Jones has got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Here's Noel. And there's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. Memphis leading by 8. 90 seconds now into the second half. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Prince. That one misses. And it's Memphis the other way. Over in the corner, Williams. Here's Conchar. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Rivers against Jones. Here's Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And now a 10-point Memphis lead.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Minnesota. Pass to Anderson. Reed with it. He's against Clark. Reed kicks to Anderson. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, but I mean, they could use all the second chance goals they can get.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Rivers passes to Reed. Takes it off the glass. Reed's got his second bucket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Jones against Rivers. Jones, the pass to Conchar. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Rivers against Jones. Prince wide open. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Prince has got 5 points now this quarter. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Jones looking for an opening. Six to shoot. There's Williams. Reed with the rebound.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Rivers dishes to Prince. Driving in. Unable to get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Memphis shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
First two. At the line for the Grizzlies.
Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Over in the corner, Williams. Jones, the pass to Conchar. Seconds left to play in the third. That one goes in. Conchar's got the lead up to 11 now for Memphis. Rivers passes to Prince. Cuts off the pass. To the inside. Aldama. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Outside, Edwards. Towns in the corner. Here he goes. And Towns throws it down.
And no help on that one. Towns, long strides. Get all the way to the rack. Way to go, big fella.
Now through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by a... In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
They're just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Morant kicks to Jackson. No problem knocking that one down.
Quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Passes it to Towns. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Brooks. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Morant against Russ. And Morant throws it down.
Just running it in their faces with that one.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Russell against Morant. In the corner, it's Bain. Another shot outside for Jackson. Memphis moving it around. 5 to shoot. Morant pushes to Adams, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Also finds Gobert outside Towns. And here is McDaniel. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Towns.
Towns makes the most of his chances inside. He gets the ball in good position, does his work early, and then the battle's over after that.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside, Edwards. No good from outside. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And stolen by Russell. He kicks to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. And he banks in the lane.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Morant's against Russell. And finished off by Morant.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
And, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Bain, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Russell against Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they double up Morant. Brooks finds Morant. Outside, Bain. From deep three-point range, and Morant gets to go on the assist by Bain.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
They get it again. Here's Edwards. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And, you know, you want more of this from him. He's got the athletic ability and the bounce needed to grab many more rebounds.
Now here's Morant. From deep. No good. So it's Memphis picking up the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pass to Morris. It's George on the wing. Here's the three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Jackson against Moran. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Here's George. Jackson on the wing. Pounded by Moran. Morris outside. to Leonard. 5 to shoot. Can't hit that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A.
Oh, wow!
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Jackson outside. Down low. Here's George. Torres outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Morris. Puts it up from 17. It's hauled in by Ja Morant.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Launches it. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Morant.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Jackson, pass to Morris. George against Bain. Pass to Leonard. The 3 is up. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This guy loves to help his team space the floor. You have to respect Kawhi's range. He will make you pay.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Are you serious? That is some power from the point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Morant. Going inside. And then Morant with the double.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Bain, no good. The Clippers trail. Back to George. Jackson outside. Morris outside. Leonard outside. Back to Morris. Pass to Zubac. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Jackson against Morant. And the basket is good. Morant's got 8 points.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Morant against Jackson. Leonard passes to Morris. For 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, as a great scorer, you still have to be willing to balance it with finding your teammates. Kawhi Leonard puts the ball where it needs to be.
Morant against Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Now here's Jackson. It's George on the wing. Fires the 3. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Clippers ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Ooh, solid D from Leonard.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Morris passes to George. Back to Morris. Leonard on the wing. Clock at 6. An easy 2 on the layup. Leonard's got 5 now.
Now, this is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Morant against Jackson. Pass to Jackson. Good on the setup by Morant.
This guy is a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Now here's Bain. Back to Morant. Releases. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 10 points for him. And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with play in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here he goes. Morant with the jam.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. He drops it from range. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Kawhi Leonard pure from the corner. Nice delivery, Kawhi.
Here's Morant. Outside Bain. And here's Brooks. Back to Bain. George with a steal. Jackson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Leonard's for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. There's 1:54 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Bain against George. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Leonard outside. Just 5 on the clock. That's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. Goes up on the wing. That one's good from Bain on the assist from Adams. And now a 3-point Memphis lead.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Jackson finds George. Here's Leonard. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
That's a play that's all about positioning, and Paul George has the elevation to make it easy.
Here's Morant. 16 points for him. 17 seconds left in the second period. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. Morris, right side. To the inside. Out to Leonard. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight.
22. The Clippers, 21.
Just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Wall and Powell, the backcourt duo. Terrence Mann is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Batum in at center. You can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
This guy is such a lengthy wing defender. Robert Covington doing work defensively.
Here's Wall. And he makes it on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 1. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. To the paint. They swipe it. Powell outside. Here's Mann. Outside Wall. Out to Covington. Back to Wall. Banked it in off the glass. Wall's got 4 this quarter.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Jones against Wall. Jones, the pass to Clark. Unable to get that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to Wall. Out to Powell. It's Covington on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Now Powell from behind the arc. Clark grabs the board.
Man, that's his shot. But maybe he was too wide open.
Jones from outside. And again, Memphis no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Wall. It's rebounded by Memphis.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Clark left side. Back to Conchar. All alone. Offensive board.
Boy, he really wanted that shot. Trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Batum pass to Wall. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part. Being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Pass to Covington. Back to Mann. The kick out to Wall. Connects from downtown. Wall's got 7 points.
We're so accustomed to seeing John Wall work with the ball. This time he gets off the ball and is ready on the catch.
Jones misses.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
A line change here for Memphis. Covington against Jackson. Pass to Mann. Out to Covington. Batum in the post. Adams is there. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back.
Jackson finds Morant. They need this. Morant with the slam!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Out to Covington. There's the triple. And basket's good with the assist from Wall. Covington's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, smart positioning by Covington. Just utilizing the corner to find a three-point opportunity.
Here's Morant. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
That one goes in.
I'll tell you, I'd love to see someone take the contact head on. And Norman Powell welcoming the challenge.
Ball against Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Here's man. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Wall. Out to Powell. Covington passes to Powell. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Clippers ahead. They're up by 5. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bade in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Adams. Morant's got 24 points.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low. Working around the contact and getting it to go.
Jackson outside. Pass to Morris. The 3, George. He missed there. His first misfire in 5 tries. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Out to Leonard. Jackson, pass to George. And here's Morris. Back to George. From the wing. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Well, have yourself a night ball, George. Everything working for him right now.
Morant against Jackson. From deep lane. Pure from 3-point range. And that'll tie this game up.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Jackson against Morant. Morris on the wing. Leonard outside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And now the Grizzlies on the run to take the lead. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Reggie Jackson.
What determination from Morant in the paint. Getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Out to Leonard. Launches a 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Pass to George. Leonard outside. Now Morris. The 3 ball. The shot won't fall. Morant with it. Shot clock at 6. Plenty of space. Yes! He nailed it! And now a 3-point Grizzly lead. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that's started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Jackson pass to Leonard. Three-pointer off the mark. And here's Memphis. They're on a 15-5 run. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. On the wing, Bain. Jacks up a three. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Bain's got 6 here in the quarter.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Memphis leading. Now Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Shoots. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Now they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
George outside. There's the three. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
I always feel like when Paul George rises and fires from 3, he believes it's going down. Great confidence behind that three-point shot.
From deep, Morant. He can't hit that time. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
Zubac's shot is off. And here's Adams. From deep. Can't connect. And so it's Memphis winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubas. And it's Jackson at the point guard position.
And few seven-footers in the league have talented shooting touch. This is the guy you want to create for time and time again.
Jackson has the open look. Misses the three.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Russell passes to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
That's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Russell. Pass to McDaniels. Lots of room. Off the left rim and out. It's tipped. Towns against Morris. Here's Leonard. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And Edwards drops them both. For the Clippers, it's been a slow start here. 7-point differential. Jackson kicks to Morris. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
Towns, the pass to Edwards. He takes it in. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Gobert. Nice hit again. Here's Towns. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
And the wide open shot from Morris. Back to Jackson. George passes to Zubats. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
No, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Shot clock at 6. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That was with force by Kawhi. Dunking it over the defense and looking unstoppable.
Here's Russell. Inside. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Showing off his range. Wow, Paul George can hurt you from anywhere on the floor.
Russell kicks to Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
A three-pointer is right on target. He has 6.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
Here's Russell to the middle. Here's Gobert. Second chance shot, and that one clearly a foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different
previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
To make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Towns. That one good for 2. Towns has got 11 points.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Jackson dishes to George. No good with the triple. Timberwolves lead by 4. Russell passes to Edwards. Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Leonard kicks to Zubats. Jackson passes to George. Outside for Jackson. Fires the 3. That shot no good. And Minnesota now the other way. McDaniels in the post. He's covered by Leonard. Towns. Against George. Edwards inside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 19 seconds left in the first. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Minnesota in the lead. Now, here is Russell. No points in the game yet for him. Outside, Towns. From deep three-point range, that one no good. It's been all about Carl Anthony Towns for Minnesota. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Establishing a pink presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson at the point. Jackson against Russell. George, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by Carl Anthony Towns. Minnesota leading by 5. Here's Edwards into the lane. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And that's now 6 points for Anthony Edwards. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Carl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota. But out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Strong move at the rim. The defender was just a tad bit late in contesting.
Russell passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
Jackson kicks to George. Leonard inside, working on McDaniels. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Towns. Really left alone that time. Morris has got 6 points. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Here's Gobert. Moves back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You see what that little pump fake does? It gives the defender something to think about the next time he goes to challenge Gobert's shot.
And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now, and let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Jackson misses. Minnesota leading by 5. Towns kicks to Russell. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And the rejection by Jackson. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Morris with the bucket.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Outside Russell. And here's Edwards from the arc. the Clippers with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining tonight. 2 minutes.
Zubac kicks to Jackson. Outside for George. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. George has got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Now the pass to McDaniels. Towns in the corner. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
This is why we talk about carving out position rather than trying to sneak in. You've got to be willing to put in the work.
Jackson kicks to George. Outside for Jackson. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Back to Leonard. And there's the drive. Misses from short range.
It seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, trying to go to something else, and right out choked it.
Edwards can't hit. Clippers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Outside Jackson. Here's George. Back to Jackson. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
58 seconds left in the first half. And Towns throws it down.
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Towns can sure get himself going offensively.
Jackson dishes to Morris. Outside, George. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The kick out to Towns. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Jackson passes to Leonard. And again, the turnover by the Clippers. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of the game. Russell with it. Leonard picks him up. Leonard with the steal.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
That's tipped. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
28, the Clippers, 24.
As we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Yeah, early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Guys, Reed out there with Anderson. And it's Torian Prince. And it's Rivers. And it's Noel in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Just 5 to shoot. It's Powell with the drive. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their stars.
You know, every team is looking for guys like Norman Powell, an explosive athlete who is relentless and he can shoot the ball.
Rivers passes to Prince, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
No one around him, and the 3 off target. Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Reed. And Covington sends it back.
Robert Covington doing big man things tonight.
Anderson passes to Rivers. Here's Reed. That one, no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Wall looking it over. Here's Mann. Off target from outside. For Minnesota, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Reed kicks to Anderson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. 2 minutes into the second half of play now, and the Clippers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. A 3 from Leonard. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Here's Towns. Out to Russell. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Gobert finds Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the wing. And Edwards with the stop.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Leonard the pass to Jackson. Out to Morris. Will it go? Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the paint. Outside Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. Towns with it. Leonard picks him up. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Gobert dishes to McDaniels. Shoots over Zubac. And it's good off the back rim and in. McDaniels got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The Hail Mary from beyond half court is off target to the inside. It's stolen by Morris. Outside Jackson and stolen by Russell. Towns down low. Zubac defending. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Clippers trail by 11. Outside, George launches it. They get the rebound. Outside for Jackson. Zubac the pass to Morris. On the wing, Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jaden McDaniels.
Move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Russell kicks to Towns. Over in the corner, Edwards. Driving the lane. Good, and his assist goes to Towns. Edwards got 10.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. Russell against George. From downtown, good on the triple. Russell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could see why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Clippers call time here. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
For three, Edwards. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Minnesota. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the one.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Leonard with no one around. That ball's nice speed that time from George.
Looking at his percentages over the years, Kawhi is an elite three-point shooter. I think Leonard deserves more credit for that.
Edwards with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Russell with the bucket.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Russell. And the layup's good off the glass.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Leonard. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Outside, Edwards. Fires it up. It's hauled in by Zubac.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Another miss by Leonard. Minnesota leading by 17. Russell finds McDaniel. It's up a three. Good on the three-point shot.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And finished off by McDaniel.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
To stop the run. And he overshot that one, missing.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Drains the three-pointer.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it. All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the time out, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Russell dishes to McDaniels. Shoots the three. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Short. Los Angeles with another miss.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Towns for 3. Rolls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And pure cash. Whenever Towns gets these types of looks, he's consistent at spraying.
From deep. Rebound by the Clippers.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And Towns throws it down.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gouty win for the Timberwolves.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the efforts there.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Karl Anthony Towns.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Here's George. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And with that much needed basket, he finally ends that 17-0 run by the Timberwolves.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate. Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Edwards with another miss. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. On the wing, Morris. Back to Jackson. Passes to Zubac. He dishes it to Leonard. Takes the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
The three-point numbers for Kawhi Leonard, they show this man is elite from deep.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far. So, all right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony.
Making strides, Allie, no question. Go. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And check it out, the opening lineup for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Edwards can't hit.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three. Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Pass to Towns. From deep three-point range. And Morant clears the board. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
It's good on the putback.
This is how dangerous Jackson can be when he's committed to rebounding.
Outside Russell. To the right side. Now here's Towns.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Towns. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Jackson outside. Outside for Brooks. From deep. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Russell against Morant. Outside Russell. Here's McDaniels. And he dumps it down.
He just saw an open lane and went on the attack.
Freight train coming. He goes right up with it. Russell against Morant. Pass to Brooks. Rebound Minnesota. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
From deep, Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Puts up a 3. Up again.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Here's Towns. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
And that one falls for Towns. And so he makes both from the line.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Morant against Russell. Now Morant. Outside for Brooks. Back to Morant.
Memphis foul. Dylan Brooks. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Minnesota.
And it's tied up with that one. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Outside Russell. Shoots over Morant. Outside Edwards. From downtown. Towns passes to Edwards. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And that misses. That would have put them up.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Brooks finds Bain. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You too can become an NBA player. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Gobert with it, guarded by Morant. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Edwards.
where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Here's Morant. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Russell to pass to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. And the layup is good off the glass. McDaniels got his second bucket of the game.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Oh, ripped away. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. And between Jason Kidd and LeBron James, RJ, you played with some incredible passers in your day. What was that like, running alongside those guys?
Well, it's just amazing. Jason Kidd, LeBron James, these guys can get you the ball when you don't even know that you're open. That's what's fun. And it's even more fun kind of sitting back and watching them and seeing how they read the floor. 2 of the greatest to ever do.
Russell against Morant. Outside for Brooks. From outside the arc. The shot that time not on target. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Here's Towns. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Making his presence known with that spot. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Russell from outside. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Got his man all tangled up. Serious crossover.
Morant against Russell. Kicks it out to Jackson. Good. And the setup by Morant. Jackson's got 5.
Some bigs develop range over time. Jackson, he's been dropping daggers since day 1.
Russell to pass to Edwards. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Second free throw, no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Morant. Shot is good, off the back rim and in.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Russell to pass to Gobert. Goes back up. Back to Russell. Towns finds Russell. 6 to shoot. Crafty move. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented a point.
The first one falls.
Shooting from Memphis, Ja Morant. At the line for Junior.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Minnesota has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Russell. It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Outside for Brooks. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Memphis trailing here. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Three-pointer. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Russell to pass to McDaniels. Towns for 3. And it's Bane with the rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
For Minnesota, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best. Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
Russell against Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Towns against Jackson. Pass to Gobert. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Poke loose. Stolen by Russell. Here's McDaniels. And a missed layup for Memphis. They've got 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Outside Bane. Three-pointer. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to the right wing. Brooks against McDaniels. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to Towns. That shot's good. Russell making the play. And it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
That'll do it for the first half. The T-Wolves on top, up 6. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm joined with Coach Taylor Jenkins. What's the focus as you look forward to the second half?
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start. Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court for Memphis, Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Williams in at the 3, small forward. Pass to Anderson. Here's Noel. Outside, Anderson. Back to Noel. Clock at 6. On the wing, Noel fires from deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jones drives in. It's good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Rivers. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Put you on the spot.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving. And he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose.
No argument here.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Conchar. Fires the 3. Jones. This one for three. And it's Noel with a rebound. Here's Prince. Out to the right wing. Anderson passes to Reed. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
No good on the free throw.
The line for the Timberwolves. Now Reed taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Jones with the ball. 5 points in the game. Down low. Kicks it out to Clark. Here's Aldama. Minnesota with a rebound. Here's Prince. Right side Anderson. Back to Prince. Pass to Reed. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Now here's Jones. Defense is right there. With the drive. Here's Aldama. Here's Conchar. Hits a three-pointer. Conchar's got 5.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Pass to Prince. To the wing, right side. It's stolen by Clark. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Conchar. And he hits it to tie the game. He has 7.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Prince. On the wing, Noel. And here's Reed. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
A minute 15 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Clark. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Shooting from Memphis.
Clark no good on that one. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. To the inside, Anderson, and Clark with a block. Outside Jones. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. On the wing, Noel. Williams defending. To the middle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Jones, the pass to Clark. For the lead. And it's good on the lay-in. Clark's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And Minnesota calls time here. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Russell. Pass to Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. And that one misses.
At the line for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. 26 seconds left in the third. Morant against Russell. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Grizzlies out in front, up 1.
your Timberwolves.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, John Morant knows what this man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Taking 2 shots.
And Morant drops them both. Minnesota shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Morant against Russell. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Outside for Brooks. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Inside, deflects the pass. Russell to pass to Gobert. Outside Russell. Good work defensively by Brooks. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And Morant gets double teamed. Pass to Jackson. Morant against Russell. Bain with it. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Russell. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. The shot, no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
And here's Edwards outside. Knocks down the long J. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Outside for Brooks. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Towns finds Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
He gets the first, and that gives him a lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
It's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Outside for Brooks. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pass to Towns. Outside McDaniels. Now here's Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gobert. Drops in the layup for 2. And that's a double-double for him now.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs it.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
Moran against Russell. Pass to Towns. Now McDaniels. It's 10. Edwards on pass to McDaniels. Gobert with it. And he sinks it.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Boy, he was playing coming through when it matters most.
Outside Moran. Now here's Bain. Guarded by Edwards. Bain, the pass to Moran. Fires the three. Towns with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Back to Gobert. Towns down low. Jackson on him.
Oh, he nails it! They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going toward the throat now.
Now here's Russell. No good there. And so it's Minnesota with the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
You get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
And now, all right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian.